Now we're going to show you our warm-up procedure. This is a warm-up we call Golden 8. Golden 8 will activate all the muscles that you need for training, that you need for a game or for a match. And at the same time, it helps you to improve your running technique. The earlier you start with this, the better it is. So we would recommend that you start this from 8 years old. Okay, today we have Jeff here. Jeff is 11 years old. And he has been doing this with us for already a year and a half. That is as long as Jeff is coming here. And he's already an expert in doing the drills, right, Jeff? Okay, so he will show you the drills. We will do it here for only 10 meters, but usually we will do it for about 16 to 18 meters. But today for the demonstration, it's a bit shorter. So Jeff will do the drills and then slowly jogging back. He will start first with the rolling feet. So the rolling feet is to activate the feet or the ankles. And one thing I forgot to mention is, look, Jeff is on without shoes. The reason for this is we have a lot of muscles in our feet. So we can develop them much better when we're working without the shoes. And also we have a lot of sensors in our feet. And we also need to teach our sensors how to activate the muscles. So therefore, our kids always doing the drills without the shoes on the socks. Okay? Good. Now, Jeff, the first one is the rolling feet. And you go. Perfect. And you see he's in a very upright position and only working with his feet. The heels will never touch the ground. So that's perfect, Jeff. Okay. Now the second drill, we call it alternating knees. On every third step, Jeff will lift the knee, then the other, and you go. Perfect. And this is basically imitating the first step when you accelerate. Then you need this kind of movement and also when you're running. So therefore, we have to learn this. The next one is crossing feet. So you step with the right foot on the left side and the left foot on the right side. And you go. Very good. Important here is that you keep your body straight, that you not start pending from one side to the other, but like Jeff did, perfectly fine, very controlled. Now, football or other team sports are not only going forward, but also backwards. So now we will do the same thing, but backwards. Okay? Perfect. Excellent. Oops. And you see also he was leaning back a little bit, because actually when we're moving backwards and leaning forward at the same time, then our body wants to go this way, our legs want to go that way. So therefore we have to lean back a little bit, then it's also easier when we're moving backwards. Now the next one is the speed hop. And you go. Yes. Perfect. And you see he's always bouncing with both feet exactly at the same time and fully stretching the body when he's in the air. So this is what we need to do when we're accelerating, that we're coming into this very stretched position. So that is what Jeff did perfectly. The next one is the Carioca. Carioca is the side steps to the side. Many of us have been doing this already. And you go. Perfect, Jeff. Okay, and now we also have to do this on the other side, because also in the match we have to move to both sides. And one more time. Excellent. You see again, he's very upright with his body. Excellent position. Good. Now the next one is something we call Flamingo. The Flamingo is that the left foot comes up to the right hand and the right foot comes up to the left hand. And in between, there's a little bit of a jump. And you go. Perfect. And you see here we're working also on the hip mobility, that we can have a better range of motion for the leg, from the hip. So therefore, it's very important. The next one we call flying bat. The flying bat goes like this, and you go. Also here, try to be in a very stretched position, that the upper body is not falling forward. So it was very good, Jeff. Excellent. And this is actually very important for activating the hamstring muscle, because the hamstring muscle is very important when we're running to be as fast as possible. And because we're playing football, we shoot a lot of balls, and when we shoot the ball, we use the muscles in the front of our leg and not so much in the hamstring. But also they are very important for running faster, so that's what we're doing with the flying bat. The next one is the Stork. Okay, now you go like this and go. Perfect. Here we're teaching the body that the foot is landing exactly under the body and not in front of the body. So that is also what we have to do. Good, that was excellent. And this is what we call Golden 8. So this is the basic drills that we have to do. Recommendation is always to do it for about 20 meters, every drill 2 times. So the drill this way and then slowly jogging back, and then to do the drill 1 more time. And then you're perfectly warmed up, all your muscles are activated, and then you can go on action in the training session or in the match. Now we have 2 bonus drills that we can also do as a warm-up. The first one is a hop. When you have an age like Jeff, that you're a little bit younger, like I said, 11 years old, we can not do heavy plyometrics, but we can start with the bouncing. Bouncing is very important because it is also something we do when we change directions. I will explain this a little bit later. But first, Jeff will show the drill. So, now the hops. This way. Maybe exactly face to the camera, and you go. Excellent. Very good. So you see here, the bounce is coming only from the feet. So it's not coming from the leg. And that is actually what you do when you change direction. Because what you're doing now, or what Jeff is doing now, is that the legs are going in and then he's pushing out. And that's exactly the same what we do when we change direction. The leg goes in and then you're pushing out to go the other direction. So this we have to learn, okay? And that was perfectly done also. You saw the body was very straight, so you're not falling into this position, but like Jeff, very upright position, that was perfect. But also do it the other way. So now, på andra sidan. Yeah, okay. And you go. Perfect. So you always do the drill 1 time in one direction and then the second time in the other direction. Now we have 1 more bonus drills, also for the warm-up, and that's also a highly coordinative challenge. So what Jeff is now doing is his favorite drill. So now he's doing the Riverdance. Okay. Excellent. That was very good. You see, that is very difficult, especially when you start. So what you're doing here is that you touch the right foot first behind with the left, then with the right, then with the left. And on every touch, you have 1 hop. So you're doing 3 things at a time. You're rotating with your entire hip, so you increase the mobility of the hip. At the same time, you try to balance out that your body is in full control, and you make this with your foot, so you're bouncing forward, and that is important for having shorter contact times, and that also helps you to become faster.